All right, today we're talking about ratios or a ratio. And simply put, a ratio is just when we compare two numbers. So let's go ahead and look at some examples of this. So in cooking, we might see a ratio that says I have 1 cup of flour to 2 cups of sugar. This is a ratio. For every 1 cup of flour, I have 2 cups of sugar. So there's my ratio, 1 cup of flour to 2 cups of sugar. I'm comparing these two values. How about another example? In a classroom, we might say that there are 16 girls to 26 students total in the classroom. So we're comparing the number of girls to the total number of students. Now this type of ratio is what we call a part to whole relationship. I'm comparing part of the value to the whole total. So in this case, I'm comparing part of the number of students, just the girls, to the total or the whole number of students, which is 26. So that's a part to whole relationship. Let's look at a different example. So now we have those same 16 girls, but now instead of comparing them to the total number of students, now we're comparing them to the boys. So we have 16 girls to 10 boys. That's our ratio. We're comparing the number of girls to the number of boys. We call this a part-to-part relationship because I'm comparing a part of the data to another part of the data. A part of the students to another part of the students. I'm not comparing any part to the total number of students. I'm comparing part of the students to the other part of the students. That's why it's a part-to-part relationship. So let's look at how we can create some ratios with given information. Let's say in a neighborhood there are 10 houses and 5 of those houses own a dog or own multiple dogs. We can write a ratio for this that says there are 5 to 10, a 5 to 10 ratio of houses that own dogs to just the total number of houses. And this would be a part of the houses to the total number of houses. So this would be a part to whole relationship. And we can express ratios using this word to. We can also express ratios using a colon, which would look like that, 5 to 10. And we can also express them in fraction format where we write one number above the other, so 5 to 10. Any one of those 3 methods works. All right, let's look at a different example. So now I have those same 10 houses and 5 of them own dogs. Now 3 of them own cats. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and write a ratio that talks about the number of cat owners to the number of dog owners. So that would be a 3 to 5 ratio. The number of houses that own cats, the number of houses that own dogs. Now this is a part-to-part relationship because I'm not comparing either of these values to the total or the whole number of houses. I'm comparing a part of the data, a part of the number of houses, to another part of the number of houses. So this would be a part-to-part ratio.